It sounds like one of those stories that turn out to be an urban myth, but this one's real. Ray Curry, 20 years old, crashes his car and ends up impaled on a thick wooden post. It was incredible he survived. But then came something else. At hospital, the nurses found a lucky four-leaf clover stuck to his back. From Cramlington in Northumberland, our chief reporter Chris Stewart has the story.
This bit is a little bit grisly.
We've got the big scar down the middle, which was just to allow it to get through past the muscle and move the organs aside so that it could safely remove the stake. Underneath that little patch there is obviously where the stake went in.
And this next bit is quite a bit grisly, so perhaps now's the time to peep through your fingers. Because this was Ray when he'd been cut free from the car. The wooden stake had come from a fence he'd crashed through. It passed all the way through his chest and had been pinning him to his seat.
Did you think you were going to die?
Yes, I did. After a good 5 minutes, 10 minutes in the car, my eyes started to roll in the back of my head, vision started to be impaired. Breathing was a big struggle. Once I took my seatbelt off and it kind of slid down a bit, and then I realised it was actually impaled and it was...
Hang on a bit, you're smiling while saying you were slipping down a stake that was going right through you.
It was not nice at all.
No, I suspect it wasn't.
The emergency services were astonished to find him alive, but the tale wasn't quite over.
They discover, stuck on your back...
I still can't believe this, but when they transferred us from the stretcher, from the ambulance to the bed, when they rolled us over, they found that stuck to my bed.
A four-leaf clover?
Four-leaf clover, they couldn't actually believe it. I didn't actually know at the time, I was very dosed up with morphine and things like that, but they actually kept it and put it in there and gave it to Mum and Dad. It's unbelievable how lucky I am to have that, but at the end of the day, it has to be down to all the paramedics and things like that.
Oh, one last thing. While still trapped, the young store manager asked someone to ring work to say he probably wouldn't be able to make it in. Chris Stewart, BBC Look North, Cramlington.
A lucky man.